We take you live then to Durban, KZN, where our senior reporter Simphiwe Makhanya is giving us the latest on the ANC KZN Conference currently underway. A very good afternoon to you, Simphiwe. Of course, what we have been anticipating and awaiting is the arrival of ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa. Give us the latest. I mean, we've been seeing visuals and, of course, our colleague Ayanda showing us that security is indeed being beefed up at the moment in anticipation for his arrival. What are you hearing and what's happening there where you are?
Well, indeed, Flo, what is currently happening inside the conference room is that delegates are still nominating, members of the, or possible members rather, of the Provincial Executive Committee. Those are additional members who are going to be leading together with the, newly elected top 5 officials of the ANC in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Of course, the announcement coming in the early hours of this morning that Siboniso Duma, has been, elected as the new chairperson of the ANC in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. While the process of nominating additional members continues here, Flo, inside the, conference room, outside there's quite a lot of anticipation, as of course you heard earlier on from our colleagues confirming indeed that the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, will be, attending this conference on its last day. I'm going to ask my colleague, Mr. Tulani Ngobo, to give our viewers a sense in terms of what is currently happening outside the conference venue. Security, as you can see, Flo, has been, beefed up. Earlier on, we saw a group of, protesters being led by the, the likes of Carl Niehaus, ANC member, as well as former President Jacob Zuma's son, Edward Muzi Wokolo Zuma, leading that picket outside, the conference room, basically raising the issue of the president of the ANC, calling for him to step down. Of course, that Flo, he's currently facing, a lot of pressure, not just outside of the ANC, but also within the ranks of the African National Congress, with some members feeling that the matter relating to his Phala farm has not really been dealt with adequately, and more answers are indeed expected from him. Of course, we know that he has since responded to those questions that were sent by the Office of the Public Protector. But inside this conference center, Flo, I can certainly tell you that many delegates who are attending this conference are expecting the president to come here. But of course, what we don't know is, will he be able to deliver the address in front of these delegates, Flo?
Simphiwe, let's just talk about, I found it quite interesting when you mention Edward Zuma also, in fact, being present this afternoon, and as you say, along with Carl Niehaus, who has been very vocal and open about the fact that, they would like President Cyril Ramaphosa to step down. I mean, do they have a lot of support there where they are? I mean, are we talking about, a small, grouping, a small protest? What are we talking about if we're to look at numbers, and obviously on the back of the fact that we have been hearing throughout the week that if President Cyril Ramaphosa does indeed address this conference, that there would be some sort of a hostile welcome.
From where I am, Flo, I can tell you that there's not a lot of people who are gathered outside the conference venue. Perhaps that is because of the fact that some of the entrance and exit points of this particular venue where we are have been cordoned off as part, of course, of ensuring that security is heightened around this vicinity where we are expecting the president of the ANC to arrive. You are speaking about the issue pertaining to those picketers who were gathered outside this venue, Flo. From the early hours of this morning, they gathered, but it was not a large group. From what we were able to observe from where we are, it was just a handful of them, holding placards with different messages, basically calling on the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, to step down. Of course, Flo, when you reflect on that crucial point that has been circulating also on social media, people saying that they wonder if the president of the ANC will be able to be given space to address these delegates, because we do know, of course, that this newly elected leadership of the ANC has made it known that they are fully behind the former president of the ANC and of the country, President Jacob Zuma, saying that this leadership is going to galvanize support for the former president, as of course he's currently facing legal issues, and they are saying that as this newly elected structure of the ANC in the province, they are going to ensure that he gets the necessary support from the province of KwaZulu-Natal floor.
All right, Simphiwe, many thanks to you. Let's catch up with you at a later stage then, and certainly we'll keep those visuals for our viewers rolling.